Time now for the NTV Sports Desk.
Begin with a big day of boys state basketball. Our Darren, Winberg, and Matt Frieda have us covered from the capital city.
Good evening, Nebraska, and welcome to the state capitol here at the Devaney Center, where behind me, number 2, Maywood Hayes Center is preparing to take on number 7, Ansley Litchfield, in the first round of the Class D2 State Boys Championship. Maywood Hayes Center looking to come out aggressive early, while Ansley Litchfield would try to slow their potent offense down. Wolves leading by 9 entering the second quarter, and right on cue it's 22. Jeremiah Ingeson with the jumper to pad the lead for the Wolves. Still second period, Hayden Kramer can't get this one to go, but gets the putback to fall and add to the lead. Ansley Litchfield trying to stay in this one. Jacob Heapy hits the corner 3 to cut it down to 14. Wolves coming out of the locker room, though, with a 21-point lead, and it's Kramer from deep to put the Wolves up big. The romp was on as Hayden Farr hits the triple, and Maywood Hayes Center would go on to defeat Ansley Litchfield 72-35. Earlier in the day at the Bob, where the atmosphere was electric between the undefeated 2-seed Ogallala and the Central City Bison, a team that hasn't been there since 1947. And this one was a game as the senior Darren Gager going right to work as he gets the acrobatic finish for 2. Indians crashing the boards as Ian Shaw feeds Harrison Caskey, who lays it in for 2 of his 18 points. It's now a 12-4 score when the Bison strike from distance as Kenai Kearney buries it from deep for 3 of his 18 points to cut the lead to 5. But OMG ID OG Nation comes to play as Gager again this time hits the floater. And then he drives down Main Street for the hoop and the foul as he finished with a game-high 22 points as Ogallala wins it big 67-46.
It was crazy, you know, there was a lot of people here, a lot of fans from Central City. It was a great atmosphere and it was a great win. Oh, it's huge, you know, this is where we wanted to get last year, and, you know, we didn't get there last year, but now we got a chance to go make a run, and it's going to be special.
Let's get things started with a D1 matchup as the 8th seed Mead was looking to stop or at least slow down the top-seeded North Platte St. Pat's. Early on, it's the Irish looking for a little luck, and they find it in their leading scorer, Brecken Erickson, gets the scoring going with the turnaround off the glass. Good. But Mead storms back as the Raiders' leading scorer, Francis Hebenstreet, goes hard to the rack as he ties this one up at 2. The Irish are so sound defensively and show it right here as Thomas Gale knocks it down, kicks it to Zarek Branch, who dishes it up ahead to Erickson, who lays it in off the glass. And if some is good, more is better as Erickson had himself a game, hitting the turnaround jumper and then grabbing the offensive board for the putback as the Irish took a 3-point lead after 1. But Hebenstreet keeping the Raiders in it, spinning and winning as the finish off the glass as they trailed by 3 heading into the 4th. But the defending D1 state champions are moving on to the semis, and a big reason is their junior, Erickson.
Kids did a great job. One thing that really helps when you are a little bit tight and nervous is having good post play, and of course we got that today. And you know, those probably plays and shots are a little less affected by your nerves and adrenaline and all of that. But then as the game went on, I thought we got good contributions from a number of guys, so that was really gratifying.
They would take on the winner of the 4-5 game between the state runner-up from a year ago, Dundee County Stratton, taking on the 4-seed Elm Creek. The Buffaloes are getting things going offensively as they swing it around to Shea Hubbard, who gets it in the lane, stops, pops, and hits the floater for 2. But the Tigers answer right back as Andrew Englot blows by his defender and gets this one for the deuce. Cade Sint is driving this one down Main Street as he finishes at the rack for the reverse lane as Elm Creek led by 5. But this one was back and forth as Andrew Englot hits the 15-footer as this one was all knotted up at 15 heading into the second quarter now. Buffalo's doing a little tic-tac-toe passing, capped off by this lay-in by Hubbard to take a 6-point lead at the half. But the Tigers, they would storm all the way back, down by as many as 11 as Englot once again proves his way as he hits the turnaround jumper. And this one was so good it needed extra time as the Tigers down by 2, and Englot hits the jumper to tie this one up at 51. We now go to the second overtime, and Jackson Kirchhoff defending the rim as he had one of his 4 blocks on the night. And the junior says, "Feed me," as he gets into the lane, 2 of his team-high 18 points. And then the dagger. It's the freshman, Ethan Lotta, signs, seals, and delivers the game as the Tigers come away with the win, a thrilling 63-55 fashion.
The message was for us is that we just know that we have each other's backs and we don't give up. We've done that in practice games, no matter what, we just don't give up. And I think that helped us.